Hi there, this is Dominic John Craig, and today we're going to talk about George Floyd, and we're going to talk about Rayshard Brooks. We're going to talk about Black Lives Matter, and we're going to talk about Antifa. Now, let's start with George Floyd. Now, I don't know what kind of life George Floyd was living before he met his untimely death. I do know that it was murder. And I'll tell you how I know. I know because he and the police officer know each other. They know each other. It was not a racist thing. It was an evil thing. It was murder, but it wasn't based on race. It was based on the cop knew that guy and didn't like him and was looking for an opportunity to get him. But it wasn't based on race. It wasn't like that cop was just going around just shooting up black people. But anyway, so that's George Floyd. And it was murder. And that's what I have to say about that. Now, on to Rayshard Brooks. Now, this guy, man, come on. Listen here now. I've lived on 3 continents. Lived, not visited. I've been to Germany, Korea, France, Japan, and Mexico. And I'm here to tell you that in every country in the world, if you attack the police, you will get shot if the cops carry guns. And in most countries in the world, cops carry guns. So if you attack cops, you are gonna get shot. You know you're gonna get shot. You're gonna get what the last guy got. He got shot, right? Don't say, well, if he was white, he wouldn't have got shot. If he was white and he swung on the cops and took the taser and turned to fire on the cops, they probably would have shot him, man. I don't care if he was white, black, orange, yellow, pink, blue, purple. They probably would have shot him. Because at that point, forget race has not issued. Race has not entered this. What's going on here, right? The guy was drunk in the car. He failed a field sobriety test. He was blocking traffic at the Wendy's drive-thru. They tried to arrest him. He resisted arrest. A lot of times when things like this take place, the videos are not clear. And we are put in a position where we have to decide for ourselves based on the little bit of evidence that the video gave to us what really happened. But not this time. This time the video is clear as day. He was attacking those cops. You attack cops, not only do you get shot, but you should get shot. You should get shot. Because if you're attacking cops, what will you do to private citizens? Right? You're a danger. You're driving drunk. You fell asleep in the drive-thru and you're swinging on the cops. Okay. Now look. Many of us have had a drink, maybe a drink too many, and we drove home. Right. And I'm talking about myself. Right. And, so I quit doing that. When I grew up and I reached a certain age, I said, nah, man, I'm not going to do that. The average DUI is $10,000. And it takes like 8, 9 years, 10 years to get off your record, man. You don't want that. You don't want that. And that's why he swung on the cops. That's why he took the weapon. That's why he ran. And that's why they shot him. And race does not enter. It didn't matter. Race doesn't enter into either one. Neither incident was racially motivated. So here we got Black Lives Matter and Antifa. Well, okay, Black Lives Matter. Why is it that Black lives only matter when they're killed by white people? How many black businesses did you destroy in your uprising? How many black people got killed as a direct result of Black Lives Matter and their protest? How many? And Antifa, oh my goodness, Antifa and Black Lives Matter taking over part of Seattle. Well, let's take a look at this hypocrisy right here. Let's take a look at this, okay? Black Lives Matter and Antifa. First of all, they're all white. They're all white. You might see like a couple of black people, right? They might have got their black friend to come along with them for the protest or whatever, but they're white. Had black people actually taken over part of Seattle, I guarantee that mayor and that governor would have taken it back that very same day. That governor and that mayor, they are both abdicating their responsibility. They were voted in to represent the people in their district and in their state. Nobody voted in Antifa. Nobody voted in Antifa. And Antifa from Seattle, are you ready for this? Okay, we've all heard the big laugh. They let the homeless people into their camp. The homeless people ate up all their food. Okay, bam. So, all right. So now they're like growing weed. Like really? Like you're going to be there to harvest the weed? Get up. Look, these people are so stupid. The mayor and the governor should be arrested. Should be arrested. That's treason. They are supporting a terrorist group inside of American borders. Antifa is a terrorist group. They're bringing them porta potties. Black Lives Matter. My goodness. You know what? It's totally cool, man. It's totally cool. Black Lives Matter and Antifa, they're being funded by the same money. They probably ride the same buses to the same protests. They probably all know each other. And they are exploiting the suffering of black people for the advancement of their own political agendas, none of which benefit black people or probably anybody else. They want to, what do they want to do? They want to legalize prostitution in the, what do they call it now? The Chuck, the Chud, the Chaz, the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. You know what? It's totally cool. I would like to say this now. If you vote for Biden, this is what you're voting for. You're voting for Black Lives Matter. You're voting for Antifa. You're voting for a man accused of rape, credible accusations of rape. You're voting for a man who supported segregation. You're voting for a man who right now, while America is burning, this dude is somewhere in a basement in Delaware enjoying a hot cup of Metamucil and trying to figure out how to blame this on Trump. I'd like to thank you for watching. Now, you guys know I've been in and out of Facebook jail. They've been really hitting me pretty hard. So I'm going to put up links to my other social media sites. If there's ever a time when you don't see me on Facebook for more than a day or two, come find me someplace else. Come find me someplace else. And that's it. And that's all. One more thing. I'd like to thank all of you for helping me to tell the truth about what's really going on in this country. Thank you.